I'm just walking around the Capitol block. I'm gonna go Diamond.
Anyone want to have a civilized fucking discussion or no?
No? No civilized discussion? We're here to talk peacefully. You don't want to talk? Okay, we'll continue to move.
You're gonna make it really hard for us if you come down here.
No, I just want to see if somebody wanted to talk peacefully, but we're going to keep moving. That's all we wanted, just to say we're peaceful here. We want to talk. That's it. So we're going to continue on our way.
Just go home! You look ridiculous. Oh, you're so cool! I got
Well, you're done. You find me.
Back off. I'm in my space. I just want to mention.
You want to have a conversation? We can talk peacefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk?
Are you from Madison?
Huh?
Are you from Madison?
I'm local.
Yeah. Why are you bringing guns into the city?
Huh?
Why are you bringing guns in the city?
You don't support the Constitution?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do?
I'm a gun owner. I
Okay.
don't bring them to cities right
But
now.
do you respect the Constitution of the state?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. That Constitution of the state actually allows me to do that.
I own plenty of guns. I've got a gun very similar to that one.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't believe in bringing them into the city and,
Well, we got
and
people-
intimidating people that live in a
What do
city.
you stand for?
What do you?
What do you stand for?
I stand for anti-fascism, and I find what you
What
do
is
very
fascism?
Why
What
did
you
you
are
guys
doing-
at
No,
Charlottesville?
no, one at a time. One at a time.
At Charlottesville.
Nope.
Why
Nope.
do you stay with me?
I'm talking to him. You're yelling.
You go fuck
He's talking.
yourself. I don't give a shit.
I'm talking to
You
him.
look like a fucking fascist. Why
No.
are you dressed like
What
a
is fascism?
cosplay?
What is fascism?
You look like you're in cosplay. Comrade.
Comrade.
Come on, comrade.
I'm done.
You're right to do it.
Violence.
Funniest part is-
Did I provoke any violence? Was I violent? I tried to be peaceful.
I didn't see anything.
I come down here to say if they would speak to us peacefully, civilized, not yelling.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I was talking about. You have a gun. And
Yeah.
That's intimidating.
If you're, thank you, thank you.
You know, and
so we
that's,
lost
that's
one.
what I think. That's what it doesn't help. It doesn't help because you guys, you have the same issues that they do.
My thing is
Hold on. I covered Trump during the election. I covered Bernie Sanders. Trump and Bernie Sanders is talking about exactly the same problem. The government that doesn't represent us anymore. There's all this corruption and everything. They're all talking about the same thing. The solutions were different. But you guys are all the same. But you show up here with this thing. It's intimidating.
but
It
they
scares
say
people.
this is intimidating. Okay, maybe I think your camera's intimidating. Well, how do you take an item and make it intimidating?
Yeah,
This by itself is a completely harmless item.
Yes. Well, no.
By itself, it is. It
By-
takes.
you're right.
It takes it takes a trigger finger.
Right, but
And a
but
mental.
Right, but if I point this towards you and take your picture,
You took my picture. I'm offended.
You're not,
I'm offended.
You're but you're
I'm
not
offended.
dead.
Same
You're
thing.
offended, but you're not dead.
No.
You point this at me, and
But did I point this?
no, I'm saying you haven't. But that's what the
Yeah.
difference is. The difference between a camera and a gun. You can kill me with this. I can't kill you with this. Unless I mean, you know,
With a
like,
hammer or my fist.
Yeah. Say it.
yeah, but I gotta
Have
really.
an argument. That's an argument.
I
Yeah.
gotta have a really good aim.
People are afraid.
But my whole point of us walking down here was just to prove that we cannot, like, we're having a. I'm not yelling. You're not yelling. I tried to speak to the one
don't
gentleman.
dispute That was unreasonable.
Yeah.
I don't dispute it.
There's no
But-
reasoning.
Right. But there's a misconception. They think they look at you as a racist. They look at you as a fascist.
You're a man of a different skin color.
Yeah.
Right. If you cut me here, and if I cut you there, what do we bleed? We are the same goddamn thing.
Yes, but
period.
Yes, but the perception that the other side has of you is that you are a fascist. And you, I know
they're entitled to that right.
Yes, I'm not saying they're right. I'm saying that it's a perception. And I know you're not a fascist. You would be the first one on the front line to fight the fascists.
Yes.
And so that division has to be crossed. And this doesn't help the crossing of that division.
You know,
the gun that you have.
We're not here to fight against them. We're here to fight against them.
And they're fighting against them too.
They're on the wrong side though.
No, the thing is that both are on the same side. That's what I was saying. The Bernie Sanders and the Trump. I was listening to both. I had to cover both. I've been to many of the rallies. They were saying the same thing. You guys are all on the same side, and that's what boggles me because there are slight differences.
We differ because we're fascists, so they say.
So
we're racist, so they say. Yeah.
What I'm saying
they
is
don't.
Misconception.
This group right here. I'm patched in with Michigan. Okay, listen, hang on.
Nobody's listening to each other.
Yeah, my thing is this group right here that I belong to, out of Michigan, we do everything from national disasters, food donations, you name it, homeless people. Somebody hits a hard time, we all get together and we'll put a pot together and we'll put money down to help them out. And it can be a complete stranger. Like, I don't know you. If you were down on your hard times and you somehow managed to get in contact with one of our groups, we would reach out and help. We're not a dangerous group. We're not a racist group.
What I'm saying is the perception.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help the perception. That's
but again,
because in a perfect world, that side and you guys get together, you form the most powerful
in a perfect
group.
world, what they stand for may work. In a perfect world. But we are humans. We are destructive.
But they're against the corruption. They're against the government that doesn't represent people.
But their corruption stands for socialism.
You believe in socialism?
I don't believe in socialism. No, I don't believe in socialism.
You believe in the police force? You believe?
No. Limited. Yeah, he can't be. I stand on a different page than he does.
We're gonna take another walk.
No. Tell me why. Why do you think police is not necessary?
It's not that they're not necessary, but it's limited. Very limited.
They are not necessary. You want to know why they're not necessary?
Tell me.
What does a police officer do when you have somebody break into your house? Breaks into your house, kills your family. What does a police officer do? He comes to your house and acts as coroner. He checks everything out, he checks all the boxes, and he goes on his way.
Absolutely.
Cleans up the mess.
The people that, when they talk about police, they talk about the guys who are, yeah, well, in a few hours, fella. You get out and say it, but I won't bet you won't. Police officers are only needed to do that job.
Well, they also
2014.
provide, regulations.
Yeah, again, we've already talked about regulations.
Right now, they were they were there to prevent, fist fights going on.
There wouldn't be a fist fight.
Well, but they're not. But you're not going to shoot another person.
If somebody attacks me, it is my legal right to take their life. I did 9 years in the military. I've been to 13 different countries and 2 different war zones.
Yes, but it may be,
I will use what I know.
Yes, but it may be your legal right. An unarmed person coming at you, shooting him, that's unreasonable.
He's disabled.
I don't know that.
But he is.
Neither does the guy coming at me.
Yeah. How are you disabled?
I picked up a problem.
He could run from here to that pole right there and be winded. Done.
Well, thanks for your service.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time, but either way, this is a bunch of people who don't know their rights, like I said earlier. And you have the cops who are more so pushing us off than just to keep them from doing anything stupid as they currently advance up the stairwell.
That's
now here's the deal. Why can we not have what we're doing here, which is literally just to protect the rights of the people, to keep them bare armed, and you have people down here, if they have an issue, so be it. Take it to your house and come sit and complain about it.
That's what I was telling. What was your name?
Tony.
When we're done, I believe we're going to the gun range, yeah?
That's what I was telling Tony. That there's a misperception. They think you're a fascist. And just bear with me. If you were a fascist, they would be right. That they would not allow you to speak. Because if you win, if your side wins. If they had their
way right now, they wouldn't allow us
to
speak.
Because they think you're a fascist.
Correct. They can think
right
what they
or
want.
wrong. Yeah, you're not. I know you're not. Talking to you guys, I know you're not. But that's the perception. And that divide, that misperception
All right.
having a gun
So here's the
doesn't
deal.
allow you guys to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Because your
But he
problems
does.
all the same.
If I didn't have this gun, they would not look at
How
us
we
the
doing?
same way, and therefore they would not have any reason to sit and talk to us. We would look just like them. The only reason they have an issue with it is because of the way it looks.
Right.
I could
that's
come
a major
down
part
here
of it.
with a hunting rifle, and none of them would have a problem.
Absolutely.
So now we've transitioned from
So now you see you guys
can
are on the
have
same
guns
side.
to not having guns based on how it looks.
Oh, absolutely.
And that is simply the if somebody observes something and they don't like how it is, that's not my problem. Their
Well,
feelings are not someone's concern.
Yeah,
My
it's not protected
rights
in the
are
Constitution.
more important than someone's feelings
You're
on the
absolutely
subject.
right. In that respect, you're absolutely right. You're not responsible for their feelings. But what I'm talking about is that if that group and your group have the same concern about the government and corruption and all that stuff,
They don't.
but they do. They
I can
perception.
prove that they don't.
Well,
If they had the same concerns about government and corruption, they would be doing exactly what we're doing. But they aren't. They're content with their TV shows and their lazy boys. And
Video games.
Video
and
games.
Just
They're content with that.
I think see, the same way that there is a misconception on their part about you thinking that you're fascist, you have a misconception about them. And that's what I'm saying as a neutral observer.
If they really had an issue, they would be standing up there. Not even so much for this. They would be going there every single day and asking why the government is not doing the job that they were elected to do, but they don't. They come out when this happens to protest this.
Well, they do other protests. There's the marches, and this is not the only time that they
let me ask you a question. When we walked through there, did you hear me at any point in time? Did I call them? No. Listen.
That was completely unreasonable.
But yeah, I did. But did I call them one name? Did I call them one name? Was I vulgar towards them?
You were not.
I acted in a professional manner.
I didn't see
I was peaceful. You know, and the one guy, socialism, for example, overpowering my voice, constantly overpowering
he's
me,
not a socialist.
bullying me, bullying.
He's not a socialist.
That's what they stand
No,
for.
he's an Antifa, and he believes that you're a fascist, and he wants to prevent you from talking.
What
Realize
is- what-
the original Antifa, the original
He's an
fascism.
anti-fascist.
Yes,
I
but
mean,
you do
are an
realize
anti-fascist too.
what they
No.
stand for
You're right.
is the
You
same
don't-
thing
you don't
that
like
we stood
fascism.
for in World War
You-
II.
You're an
I
anti-fascist.
stand for freedom.
Right.
Period.
And the fascism is preventing you, is against freedom. You would be against if there
All right,
if there
so
were
if that's-
fascism,
if
you would be
that's
in the
the
front line
assumption,
fighting fascism.
Is this
coming to the United
considered? Is this
Communism.
in and of itself considered fascist?
States. No,
If I put this on the sidewalk and walked away, is it going to go off?
right? No, it's not. But
So what's the issue with us walking around?
perception? The perception. What I'm saying.
But that's feelings.
That they
That's
think
feelings,
that you're
though.
fascist, they think that you're racist. They think that the people you vote for are racist.
I've never
And-
voted. I have no intention to do so. Again,
I'm not saying
I
you,
real-
I'm
no,
saying
I
that
realize.
that's what
I
the
realize it's a
perception-
blanket statement. I understand what you're saying. I'm just clarifying. Here's the deal.
Actually, I was talking to one of your colleagues. He voted for Obama, so that surprised me. And I. but- okay.
We all have different views.
Yeah.
Everybody's allowed to have their views, but like I said earlier, it is not anyone else's right to come up and say that their view is superior to mine, and therefore I have to follow it.
That's right.
It's one of my biggest issues with government, because in a democracy, which is what everybody's trying to push for this country to be, it's not. It's a constitutional republic. But if they try and push for a democracy and they get it, then the majority rules. That means if there's 100 people and 51 of them say that you have to do whatever, the other 49 have no choice.
That's what we don't want.
Right.
So we have a republic. Yeah.
That's what they want.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a misconception. And that's not what they
I
want.
think you should be able to do whatever the hell you want, as long as you're not hurting anyone else.
Right.
I don't see an issue with that. Now, is that leaning more towards the libertarian side, maybe even all the way towards the anarchy side? Yes. But I'm not saying you need to go full-blown anarchy. What I'm saying is, if it doesn't hurt anyone, there should be no problem. It's there. I apologize. There should be no problem if every single day I get up and I go to the gun range.
That's right. And there
I'm
is no
not.
problem.
I'm not.
You can do it
I'm
right
not
now. There's no law
marching
against
into
it.
that building. I'm not going into a place that somebody says, you know what, I really don't want guns in my building. All right, fine, no problem. You can put your sign up, and I'll respect that. But when it turns around to where we even asked them, will you have a civilized discussion? The answer was no, and it was around resounding no. Why not? Sit down. I will sit down on that bench with any one of them, and I will have a civilized, non-shouting
Yeah, but right now,
discussion.
I mean, the tensions are high, emotions are high.
But if all you play on is emotions, you get absolutely nowhere.
I agree. Anyways, great talking to you guys.
Yes.
Really
Thank you for coming out.
appreciate you
Yep.
spend the time.
Stay well.
Nice meeting you.
Yep. That was a good time.
He's still standing down there. He's just shooing him around.
Fucking craving you.
He's like a shepherd with smoking sheep. We're safer together in our numbers.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're ranked and loaded, yeah?
Yeah. I'll just, duh. Just gonna send it.
Safety home.
Yeah. Muzzle down, bud.
I haven't shot anyone today.
Where'd Cravenger just go?
It's straightforward.
Oh, he's down there with Mo. Good old Mo. I love Mo. He's awesome. Dude's a trip.
He does a good job.
Sir, do you have a small penis? Because that's what your big gun tells me.
It's way down here. I can feel it right now.
You know, yourself is cool. All the homo.
Hey,
Like that.
hey.
Like,
Oh, homo? Is that a racial slur? I think that was. Yeah.
Antifa show space. You're heading this bit. I'll come and join you.
You feel cool?
Antifa show space.
Chilly up?
What are you afraid of?
Dude,
Look
at you, man.
Small dick ass having motherfuckers.
Wow. You want to have a civilized conversation, or are you going to talk like a pig?
You talk like a pig.
Yeah.
Dude, like one motherfucker. I'm the one who was scared. You gotta hold your gun down, faggot. Do you feel like you're... Oh, you're not being correct. You said that word. You really Hey, okay.
If you can't have a civilized discussion
with guns in my face? Fuck you.
In your face?
Come on.
Hey, man.
I like guns just as much as everybody.
Dude, I'll give you. I'll shake your hand. I'll give you a hug, dude. I'm not a threat to you. I'm not a threat to you. We're your friends.
I don't want you. I kind of like you though. I like you though, because you like Lionel Richie. Well, give me your tight, man. He's like the best rapper in the world, bro. Yeah. Yo, so let's talk more about
Education.
music.
It's great.
Like NWA.
So you don't see any like contradictions between some of the